How's it going, guys? Brian Cusco here at Triple B. In this episode, we're going to visit my buddy Jake Klotz at JK Reptiles. Jake specializes in reticulated pythons, and we're going to talk to him about how he got into it and check out some of his amazing snakes. We might even pull out some snakes that are over 100 pounds. You're watching Triple B TV. How did you get into snakes?
I've always liked dinosaurs. I'd always read about them. Like elementary school, we would have to go to the library, get a book, bring it home. Our parents would read it to us, and then we'd have to explain to the class. My friends were getting Dr. Seuss books. I'd come home with these big, like 400-page encyclopedias. My parents read them to me, try to read them to me. Obviously, you can't go buy a dinosaur, so then it kind of transitioned into snakes and reptiles and crocodiles, and kind of snowballed, and would always go out and catch snakes. And
well, that's kind of similar to what I did. Dinosaurs, like
dinosaurs.
When I was a little kid, man, it was like, you know, Stegosaurus, Triceratops, of course the easy ones, but like, you know.
Parasaurolophus.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know all the names and how to say them, and yeah.
Obviously, retics is your thing. I mean, I know that. But how did you get into reticulated pythons?
I've always liked any species. I like the big stuff, big crocodiles, monitors. I like the waters and the crocs and the Komodo dragon, snakes, it's anacondas, retics, berms. Had a berm and was kind of bored with it. I got a berm when I was, I don't know, I was probably like 10, 11 years old. Just kind of bored with it. It wasn't as cool as I thought it would be, and I always liked retics. Didn't even know I could own a retic. Started going to the local reptile house here, Chicago Reptile House in Orland Park, and they had the little silver retics is what they were calling them back then. And just fell in love and always wanted one, and I worked real hard when I was about 14 and ended up purchasing a tiger, and
wow,
Here we are,
impressive, man.
Whatever, 12,
I remember when I was
14
14, I was looking at like retics and being like, there's no way in hell I'll ever have a snake like that.
Brian at the reptile house was real cool. I'd come in all the time and he'd let me just play with shit and just, you know, pull stuff out, yellowheads, and they're biting me and they're mean and they're wild caughts, and just kind of, it was like, these are awesome. These are the coolest snakes ever.
I mean, I'd have to agree with you on that, man.
And then, you know, you start seeing the tigers be made and then albinos, and it was just, I couldn't believe the colors on the albinos. I think is what really got me into them even more. Like, I got to breed these things. I got to get an albino, and just, it was
right.
It was cool.
Well, you want to? I mean, I know you've got some snakes of your own that you bred, and you want to show a couple of these.
Yeah.
Like,
here's a little phantom tiger, 100% het blonde that I produced late May of this year.
Phantom tiger, 100% het blonde.
Yep. These are the first ones, the first hets ever produced. So these should make some really cool things here. Maybe next season is what I'm hoping for.
Are there any markers that you would have noticed for het blonde? Do you see anything like that?
Not really, but I've hatched quite a few phantom tigers, and this one is fairly light. And I don't know if that's just a marker of the het blonde or if it's just an exceptional animal, period. But it's very light compared to a lot of the phantom tigers I have produced. So yeah, I'm not too sure if that is necessarily a marker.
That's a gorgeous snake right there.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's got his work cut out for him next season, that's for sure.
I've been a big fan of some of those phantom hets that you got, man. If we could check
which
out.
Ones?
Phantom het Anthrax.
I do have a big one right here. This is a older one. This is my breeder male.
I love how you're like, I gotta get my hook, and it's literally just so you can just give him a little touch on the head.
He'll nail you.
All it takes to turn it off, just that little quick touch on. I watched what you did there, just like a little.
Got to, yep. Because I've done it before and I got lit up, and it's no fun.
It's amazing how smart these snakes are that they know. You just give them a little touch with that.
You know what? I start doing it with the babies. Just I don't mind getting bit, but especially the ones that I'm keeping, they remember that. So yeah, this is a platinum phantom Sunfire, 100% het blonde.
Nice.
So this is the only one in the world, and I don't think anybody's even close to making these yet.
So he's been breeding?
Yeah, he's already been locking up with females.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, he's a little over a year old, so he's not too crazy big. You know, he's a perfect size for a male. He's producing big sperm plugs. He loves the ladies.
Sweet, dude.
Gonna try to make Ultra Ivory, Sunfire, Phantom Anthrax with him. So it should be pretty cool.
Nice. Let's take a look at some of these little smaller babies. Some of these other. Here, I'll help you get this guy in there. So this is a phantom.
Just a phantom. 100% het blonde. Yep. This is a female.
Dude, look at how pink like you said, this kind of red orange.
These were way more red than a lot of the phantoms I produced too. So again, I don't know if that's a trait of the het blonde or what, but especially this one in particular. I had a male who I don't have him anymore, but this female was a lot more red than any of the other ones. I'm hoping she keeps it with some size and age, but.
That's a beautiful snake, man.
Thanks. I love the pattern.
Hey, you guys want to see some bigger snakes? You guys like the babies? You want to see some bigger snakes? What do you think? You think
We can pull some big ones out for them.
We'll move up. We'll warm you guys up a little bit. So here we go. Obviously, this is a cow reticulated python and possibly a super GC.
Possible super GC, possible tiger, possible platinum.
And this is the one you got from Kevin.
Yeah, this is from Kevin at Nerd.
These things are impressive, man.
Unbelievable. These are probably my favorite combo. I think it's a lot of people's favorite.
Yeah, I think so too.
These are, even non-snake people
right.
love this snake.
And that's what I love about them too, is that you can just, any snake where you can take people that aren't into snakes and be like, wow, look at that. What is going on there?
It looks like nothing. It looks like nothing else in the reptile world. It's truly amazing. The eyes are just like crystal blue. And their personality is just amazing. They're so docile.
That's what I've heard. I mean, we pulled up that big one with you and Andrew last year at Tinley, and that was my first experience with one. And
they're super friendly. I think it's amazing what you can do with them. Kevin did it right with this snake for sure.
So basically, I mean, cow it's basically a form of leucism or leucism, right?
Pretty much, yeah, like genetic paradoxing type stuff.
That's
definitely the coolest. I would love to have just an army of cows. Would be amazing. And then hopefully this year we'll see albino cows. Hopefully somebody produces them, sees some like purple cows. I think are going to really take it to the next level. It's going to be hard to improve though, I think.
Yeah,
it's going to be, I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping it really does do a lot.
So we got a platinum anthrax tiger.
Yep. Female.
The color on this, I don't know if you guys can see the color on this snake in the video. Hopefully you can, because it's an impressive color.
Highlighter yellow, just black speckling, just craziness all throughout the dorsal.
I don't have anything anthrax in my house, so I'm always just like, what? Look at this.
Everybody needs an anthrax. That's the way I look at it. It's truly one of the coolest genes out there, I think, as far as retics go.
Yeah, it does a lot.
Everyone's different. They're just amazing. She likes you.
They tend to, man.
I love the stripe.
Yeah, that's
all
stripe.
The way down, and then it just stops. It looks like two different snakes when you get to the tail.
Right.
Just striped out, and then just this craziness.
You guys want to see? You think this is big? You want to see a really big snake? You got a really big snake we can play with?
Yeah, we got one.
A little bigger than this one?
A little bit.
We're bringing out the big girl right now, right? This
big purple albino.
Big purple albino. How big do you think this snake is, Jake?
Honestly, I'm terrible at estimating, so I don't know. I'd put her, she's probably at least 18 foot.
All right, well, we're going to take her out. We'll let you guys decide how big this snake is, okay? Yeah, that's a big girl.
Yeah, she's pretty good size.
That's a good sized snake right there.
She's about 9 years old. She's a normal purple albino.
Wow, she's dark.
She's very dark. She's pretty heavy. There you go.
Oh, don't go under there. That's beautiful. Oh man, I can't wait till my snakes get this big, dude.
They're so much fun.
This is awesome.
They're so much fun. She's such a friendly snake.
Yeah.
Put her tail on.
Look at the size of this head, guys. Jake's a big guy, man. That head is as big as his hand.
Yeah.
Oh man, she's got some power.
Yeah, like I said, though, she's a puppy dog. Yeah. I work with kids, and I bring her to my work, and we do like snake days, and this is the girl that I bring, and all the kids lift her up. They love her.
That's awesome.
They love her.
That's fantastic.
I don't name any of my snakes, but her name is Bella. That was what I named her when I first got her. This was actually the first retic I got when I was getting back into snakes.
Wow.
So.
That's killer, man. She's giving me a workout.
She's tying you up.
Keep her. I just don't want to step on her as well. There we go.
Yes. You don't even need to go to the gym.
Oh, yeah. That's a beautiful snake. Oh man, you get hugged by a snake like this. I mean, it's a beautiful thing.
Love it on you.
This is one of those snakes that you almost definitely want to have somebody else around, right?
Yeah, for
Even
sure.
if, no matter how puppy dog she is, like she could, without even trying.
At least in yelling distance, for sure.
Right.
That's what I do. At least have my wife within yelling distance, just in case, because you never know. They're still wild animals.
She's a good girl though. You
She's
can tell she's mellow.
awesome. She's very mellow.
Power.
She's actually very light right now too, weight-wise. She's very light.
I'm guessing somewhere like, I mean, at least 100 pounds, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think last time I weighed her, which wasn't that long ago, she was about a 15, about 20.
Jeez, Jake, this is awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having us here.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate it, dude.
Not a problem. Anytime.
Well, what did you guys think about that? Do you think you could pick up a 100-pound plus snake all by yourself? Please leave a comment down below and let me know. If you want to see more of Jake's animals, you can find his Facebook page as well as his YouTube channel in the description of this video. I hope you're all having a wonderful holiday season. Next episode, we'll be sitting down with Dave Kaufman from the reptile channel, Herpers TV. And until then, you've been watching Triple B TV. Y'all take care.
Too many hobbies. Tell us about your car. Junk, it's just junk.
No, what's up with that car? What is going on? Highlighting stuff now. I don't understand what's going on. Oh my gosh, freaking. Chapa chapa ya yupato hey ha pli fla Mickey Mo me.
I love your bloopers.